Welcome to the Jake Games Strip.
Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Outer Worlds 2. Like always, if y'all have missed out on any, go back, check out the playlist. You can get yourself caught up on the ones that you have not yet seen. Let's go ahead and jump right in and see what we can get into. We are here at this planet. We gotta, what do we gotta do? We gotta go talk to Abbot Newell. Let's see, let's check the settings. Let's see if we can change our perspective here, because I'm kind of curious about that now. Where would that be? Controls, game UI, or gameplay? We could do hide helmet. I didn't even realize that. Perspective first, third, and third far. Let's see what that looks like. Huh. So you can. Okay. I don't know how that would be. That feels like it'd be kind of weird. But what is good about this is I can take thumbnails now with my character in them. Like, I can have a picture of my character like this. So I'm kind of happy about that, actually. That was a good thing to check out. Thank you, Larry Man, for telling me that. We'll keep it in first person for, like, gameplay, but then thumbnails will be nice. Cap says, okay, so being considered dead is more of a symbolic or rhetorical interpretation, but they should still play on member SMP? True. Anybody who wants to play on member SMP, man, who wants to get involved in the chaos, like, we should have it happen, you know?
Stranger, the order bids you welcome, but also warnings. In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
What was that attack? Like, what actually was that?
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
Cap says, Jake, what was your favorite school subject? I would say probably, like, history. I'm actually heading to Matriarch's Mercy. Rue sent me to speak with the abbot.
The presiding bishop sent you. Then I'd advise making for it post-haste. You'll find safety there. The rest of this area, less so.
Why is that? What else is going on around here?
The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about
not
that
the
last one
corporatists.
anymore after the attack.
All right, thanks for the
All
info.
our efforts add to the equation.
Let's move on. So we have to go talk to Abbot Newell. What else is there? Is there any, like, side stuff we can do on this planet yet, or no? Cap says, really? I didn't like much history, no? Because of the teacher? Yeah, see, a bad teacher can make it bad, but, like, even now, I like to learn about, like, historical stuff. Like, you watch a YouTube video talking about historical events, or you read up on something, like, I still like that.
Exponential increase in local population detected, and max occupancy exceeded. Non-essential persons should vacate for safety purposes.
Yeah, man, this looks bad. Things are going bad here.
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I'm not a refugee. I'm here on orders from Ruth.
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
I don't like that. Cap says we were only like writing notes. Yeah, that could be boring. If that's how your history class is, that's no good. Also, there's a podcast that I really like. It's called Our Fake History. And he goes back and like talks about historical myths that people believe to be real history and kind of like debunks them a little bit, or like goes through how they could be faked, or like it's interesting. There's a lot of stuff that like is commonly believed as historical, but really if you look at the facts, like it wasn't really something that happened. Like it's cool. I'm a space ranger. I could say danger never stopped me before. Step aside, you cautious pheasant. What are you, a pheasant? I've been asking what the exclusion zone
I
is.
thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
Skunk says work was just busy as Shaz. That's rough. I am here going to talk to somebody. I'm a space ranger. Danger's never stopped me before. Step aside, you cautious pheasant.
Can't say I didn't warn you. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Yeah, Skunk is right on time for Outer Worlds 2. I just got to this place, and I learned this. I don't know if you knew about this. You can, in fact, go into third person. Check this out. It's Shazlord. You can see his face, dude. This is great, too. Like, I can take thumbnails now with my character in them. I always hate, like, not being able to have my character in the thumbnail. So I'm pretty happy about this.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars. Peaceful silence at the camp.
Where was I? Where were we supposed to be heading to?
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
Oh, I don't want whatever he's got.
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Skunk says, hell yeah. Hell yeah, indeed. Can I take stuff? No, I'd be stealing. That's unfortunate. Is this where we were heading?
It's you. You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
You're the one you're the one I need to talk to.
Actually. You must be the Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Start using smaller words or I'm gonna start using bullets.
In the future, a simple no will suffice.
He's gonna remember that.
Sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of your order.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but it seems likely he's involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
It's possible he's been manipulated into believing his actions serve the plan.
Good
Not the
intentions
plan.
have led scienticians in the past to stray down paths most troubling. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. that path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
Can you be more specific about the threats I'll be facing?
Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area.
Oh,
it does
boy.
make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Oh, you know what? I could, if I had more info, I could have another option. I can't just exit out of the conversation. Is that all? I laugh in the face of such danger.
Fascinating. Your fear response must be suffering from some impairment. Likely the result of a traumatic brain injury. I'd have to open you up to be sure.
A generous offer, my friend, but I don't think the agent is interested in exploratory surgeries at the moment.
My brain's suffering from the dumb. I caught it real bad in the beginning of this game, and I don't know how to fix it. I'll pass on the brain surgery. I need my wits about me, and I'm going to stop Victor.
Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Cap says, so now I got the whole law for walking. That thing only applies for scooters and bicycles on a sidewalk that limits it to 3.7. So it's not walking, it's riding a bike or a scooter. That makes more sense, honestly. Glad we're on the same page. Now, how can I return the favor and help you?
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
I'm an agent with the Earth Directorate. What more do you need to know?
Earth Directorate agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
Stare solemnly into the distance. I ask myself that question every day. Now, I'm going to go with the gambler. I'll tell you this much. You don't want to bet against me.
Gambling is for those who lack an understanding of basic probability theory. I don't make wagers. I make predictions. Accurate ones.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
I'll think about everything you said. For now, I need to go.
Before you dash off, here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory should you decide to look into matters there. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes if you return with any new findings.
He really wants me to go look at the manufactory. Can I just look at their computer? Oh, it's a lift. Call lift. I don't have the required info. Alright, well, we can go investigate the N-ray range.
Folk at Opportunity, Commander.
Investigate
Void the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own than with making things right.
Do we got sales? Can we make some sales here?
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced.
Too many numbers. Frig off. Show me your stuff. Don't you know that I'm dumb?
Carve out a moment for urgent business.
Dumb. Starting to think maybe I'm not the dumb one, and these folks are. I just don't get it, man. They don't got no foods. Okay, so what is this? Small plasma charge. What is this? Burst assault rifle. I kind of like that. I'm getting a discount? Why do I get a discount? I'm actually going to sell all my junk. And I'm going to buy... No, I don't want to buy that. I want to buy this. And I want to buy this. I kind of want to buy some armor too, dude. Like, that could be big. Like, that looks nice. I'm going to buy that. I got a lot of money, actually. Alright. Should be good. Should be good. Let's see. See about that. Oh, that armor might actually be butt, because I have this big stuff on. This is 13. What am I wearing? This is 9. Oh, okay, so this is good. What helmet do I have? I have this one, 40%. No, wait, which one do I have? Without showing helmet, I don't know which one I'm actually wearing, which is butt. Okay, it's this one. Magazine size. I think that's fine. I think we're good. Weapons, though. I like this a lot. Do I have ammo for it, though? That's the only thing. And I kind of like this a lot, too. I got 66 ammo for this. This one I've got not a lot of ammo. Okay. Cap says, okay, guys, I'm about to hop off. Maybe I'll return later. I'm not sure. So goodbye for now. All right, we'll see you later, Cap.
The meaning of life is numeric.
We'll see you later. And if not, have a good one. We'll see you next time. Monday? Is Monday the day for war? See you on the absolute total war. Monday, is that the day we're thinking? Alright, so... So he's kind of, it's just part of the main quest is investigating the manufactory. We'll go do that then.
Please be advised, this unit lacks pharmaceutic resources to provide medical care meeting Earth Directorate standards to populations exceeding 7.5 persons.
See, the problem is there's manticores out here, and that's like really freaking bad. Can my companions can have different armor too, right? Or are they stuck with what they got? Stuck with it? I think the best we can do for them is upgrade them. I need to find ammo. What is that thing? Veracnid? Oh, this looks like bad place to be. Yeah, no, that's bad. It's got the skull. That means it's very bad. Are we going for it? Alright, I guess we're going for it. What did I just do? I was...
Providing a host of health benefits.
What the... What?
Not ready. Please try again later.
Gee, dang it. I died. I don't know where I saved at. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't slow time. Like, I didn't realize I had to switch back to the time slowing thing. Let's try that again.
Between the Protectorate and
Reminds me of Tau Ceti right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to get rations and a cot.
Do you believe Arcadia
Hope these folk don't have to wait as long.
How it was?
I wish. Between the invaders...
Okay, so what do I have equipped now? You press X to switch. It's grenades or slow time. Oh, I see. What about the bottom? That's just showing what weapon you have? So X switches this side. It's like a spray thing. It's not a grenade. Then this is grenades. Or distraction devices. I got it now. Makes more sense. We should probably go in a little sneaky. I want to take these things out, but I don't want to get dead, you know? They're a little bit tough. I need to grab this. I'm going to slow time, and I'm going to do some of this. Got one. The big one comes, that's when we're in trouble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's the big one.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Can you help me? Holy frig. Damn it. We got it. We actually got it. There's another.
Little pick-me-up for you.
That didn't last long. She threw me something. Oh, we gotta level up. That is good. That was really sketchy. I don't know why I decided I needed to do that, but that was not a good idea. Okay, I don't know if Skung's around, but see how, like, these are all blocked off. I can only get the ones that are lower, so I have to do medical, leadership, and now that they're all the same level, now I can go back in and do guns. Then I can apply that. Perks. What perk do I want? Psychopath? Gain bonus damage against any faction you have a negative reputation with? That's kind of cool. Damage with shotguns, SMGs, and pistols increased against targets within 10 meters, but less above that distance. Huh. Machine guns, special weapons, and assault rifles slowly reload automatically. Additionally, all weapons have an increased magazine size. Oh, yeah, dude, that sounds like a beautiful perk to have. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, I need to eat some food. Big problem is I'm all out of medicine now. Only thing I'm going to have is what V can do for me. See, this, I don't think eliminating these guys was actually even necessary, because I kind of can just go this way. And I could have snuck by them. It just seemed like a good idea at the time. Alright. Oh, no, I don't even need to go this way. I need to go the other way. I can't even get down from here, I feel like. We could maybe over here. Now, I'm thinking we can't get down from over here. I think we have to go back. Kind of like we have to head towards this and then cut our way down. Kind of scared of what we're going to run into out here, though, man. Like, this stuff could get real sketchy. Is this the way down? can't get up. Well, I guess I'm going down this way now.
Emergency protocol.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best here. Got one. Oh, you know what I need to do is
to the rescue. Tram's still recharging. Happy to help. Discreetly.
This.
Concern for the commander's well-being.
Yeah, I'm in danger. Oh, that's out. I needed to switch my second weapon too. What do I need? What do I need? I like that one. I don't know if I have ammo for that either, though. Triple barrel shotgun. That's what I like. Ooh. I love a good old triple barrel shotgun. Damn it! Man, I need some trauma kits in a bad way. And some freaking inhaler medicine, whatever it is. But this is a good way down. Okay, we're going in. We're going for it.
It's available at your request.
Allow me to escape, please. While my friends take you on. I just run like a fool. I just have to run away like a buffoon. Where's my triple barrel? Oh, they're on me. Okay, V.
Let's get you healed. Out of sight.
Oh.
On the way. Someone
So-
call for a medic.
So not only does Inez and freaking V both heal me. That's actually kind of incredible.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Mother of butts.
As in
Only a shotgun will take care of it.
Lay low, Commander. Medic's
Where you at?
orders.
Where you at? Somebody help me. It just teleported in front of me. I can't even reload. Take that thing out, please. Holy frig, look at my health. What is... Why am I so shaz? God dang, dude. I need some, like, serious help out here. Larry says, Hitman. I am getting hit, man. I am not a hitman. We could say that much. Maybe I need to hire a hitman? Sprats. I ain't worried about a sprat. That I like. There's some stuff. I guess it's kind of nice that I got two folks in my party that can heal me. I kind of need that with how bad I am at this. Honestly, I'm relieved I haven't come across any Manosaurs yet. I don't want to speak too soon. Like, I'm probably going to walk around this corner and there's going to be one waiting for me. But we're doing pretty good.
Inform you, Zeranium Manufactory 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
Interesting. What's all that then? I mean, we're coming in whether you like it or you don't. I hate to tell you.
Hello? Someone there?
Let me check for ammo first. Alright. Now I will talk to you.
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I have a writ of investigatory inquiry from Abbot Newell.
Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot?
God, these words these people use, man.
Yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Maytugier. Am I to understand you have orders from the Abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Nice, I'm in.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
Let's go then.
The Abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want
What's going
answers,
on here?
not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
Show writ? Sure, waste time. I'd worry more about Auntie's retaliating than I would us.
Till we ascertain the truth here, you'll understand if I remain cautious. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the Abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void is going on here?
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pod, that's a weird thing to call a missile.
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the
So what happened
nature
then?
of the
Come
material.
on, dude.
Fortunately, we have
shazzing
potentially
around.
identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Seems like a net negative, yes?
No, it doesn't add up particularly well, does it? Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
So far, everything about this seems
An
suspicious. Like
understandable
this whole thing.
perspective. I fear I must
Honestly.
concur. I admit
Honestly.
I am to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
So I'm going to investigate then? You're allowing me in?
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and splendors.
Wait, so has it...
Ain't sure what's more concerning. The possibility that the Order had sanctioned the attack, or the reality that one rogue actor is putting everyone's lives at risk. Tell you one thing, though. Taking out one person is a damn sight easier than fighting an entire faction. So let's get to hunting.
A lot has happened lately. I'm sure you have some thoughts.
Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
Talk about something
Fine
else.
by me.
Some personal matters?
How personal are we talking?
Larry Man says upgrades, buddy. I do need upgrades. That's for sure. I don't think I have any though. Like I went to the workshop or the workbench and like I didn't have anything I could do. What was it like in the Enhanced Soldier Division?
Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. Our platoon was one of the first to touch down in Arcadia. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best.
Decided by who?
My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. I wasn't lucid at the time. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place.
Oh,
I put
that's
two and two
brutal.
together. Law, that was a bad morning. Look,
yeah, it doesn't sound
I knew
too
dismissal
great.
was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage.
Larry says be an assassin. I'm stuck, dude. I have nothing. I have no choice but to go with certain things because like I had a bad perk in the beginning that made me like it's literally called dumb, and so like I'm locked out of a bunch of things. I can't upgrade them. I'm just stuck being dumb. Where's your company now?
That information is outside my purview. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay wherever they are. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough.
Sounds like you miss him.
Of course I do. Can't help but wonder if I'm missed in return. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand.
I'll be off then. Let's go. Let's save too. Yeah, I'm just like I'm so butzed, you know? I'm a suave gambler, but I'm dumb. See this? This right here, Larry, man, if you're looking, dumb. 5 out of the 12 skills are locked to me. We're going down. Do-do-do. Oh boy, I wish I could be an assassin.
Control of this facility immediately. Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this. You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast? I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something? I demand your unconditional surrender at once. Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
What the fudge is happening?
Emergency detoxification initiated.
Oh, Inez is stuck.
What's her name took over?
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Inez wants to talk again? Like, I don't get it. You?
Things have been a mite haywire.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Can I take? I can't. I'd be stealing. Wait a second. Okay, never mind. None of it's really worth stealing. It's just like some cigarettes.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
Wait, what? Where am I now exactly?
Ah, ill-timed levity. How droll. Let's not waste precious time now. The abbot must be eager for news of the explosion's causation. Namely, initiate Alva, a low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
That's quite an accusation. Can you back it
Within
up?
a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
Probably need to investigate a bit before murdering anybody. I think I'm gonna investigate.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Alright, I suppose I will see what I can do. I'm gonna investigate. That's the office of the proctor. What a fancy freaking place, huh? What a title. Being a proctor.
Now, this
what does it even mean?
Would you describe the Varachnid's commissary as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid
I'm taking
would
the
you
stuff
estimate was
from
involved?
the
I don't know
Varachnid,
anything
so...
about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged.
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Can I get some stuff? 2 order initiates appear to have been shot. I don't have either of those things, so that's good. Yep, I can't really investigate much. I'm too dumb. Can't get in there. I'll go this way. What about the other way? What's over here? Okay, this is just another entrance.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Ah, an Auntie's choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Oh, my! That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
1 second, lady. I don't know what you're freaking button about right now. Talking some poop shaz. Your abbot sent me to find who caused the explosion.
Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
Svoboda seems sure you were responsible.
I was apparently at the wrong point in space at the wrong point in time. Really? Do you see me, a saboteur? Oh, don't they always attempt to, flee the scene?
I heard you killed those 2 guards.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
Right. This all immensely suspicious. Not sure I believe you. Or, oh well, that answers everything. No further questions. I always seem to do the dumb option. Should I keep doing dumb option? I'm gonna do dumb option.
I'm quite pleased to have persuaded you. Now, if only I had some way of convincing the others. Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
I'll take a look. Not promising anything, though.
All right, fair enough. Understood. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
So, like, she's gonna let us investigate. That's pretty cool. Hopefully, I'm not too dumb for this, though. Who do we think is, like, setting this whole thing up? Somebody is obviously... Either she did it and she's trying to set it up like somebody else did it, or Svoboda maybe set her up, making it out like she's the one who did it, or somebody's behind all of it, turning them both against each other. What do we think? I need to...
This initiate can't quite put my... Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Alright, you stay out there then, because I'm stealing stuff. God dang it, close the door, I'm stealing stuff. Anus hole. Jeez. Launch records consist of a number of instructions that are time-stamped, uniquely numbered. Using the time of launch initiate alva supplied, you are able to look up the recent launch. Entry shows that it was directed at Outpost Opportunity. Also detect a slight odor from the records, but it's unclear if that's just the type of paper or product of the printing process. Lick paper. Lick paper? Okay. The funny smell leads you to lick the paper, revealing fragments of text from extra entries that have been largely erased somehow. You can't make heads or tail of it, though. Dude. All I had to do was lick paper. Messages. We're just gonna swoof through all this, like usual. Let's, launch records, messages. I already looked at that. I think we looked at everything. Alright, whatever. Enos wants to talk, Commander, but doesn't, like, allow it. Because we're in a quest, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what Enos wants from me.
Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by that.
Our Earth Directorate friends. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
Facility secured then?
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Guess we'll take all the help we can get then, right?
I appreciate even your hesitant support. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
I discovered signs that the launch record coordinates had been tampered with.
Well, I I'd certainly hoped they'd exonerate me, but somehow I'm unsurprised they bear signs of falsification. Believe I'm starting to see a pattern. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
Still doesn't tell us who's responsible. You think it might be Svoboda?
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can we prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
Still can't tell if you're lying or not, Alva, but guess I'll play along.
Part of me would like to tease you right now and say, you're not very good at cards, are you, dear? But if you're still on the fence about me, I shouldn't want to tip you over. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Skunk says, just lost $50 hands of blackjack. Oh, two $50 hands of blackjack. So $100? I hurt myself today. I pooped myself today to see if I still
May all your endeavors
poop.
add to the equation.
I focus on the poop, the only thing that's real.
Proctor Svoboda seeks retribution. This unit is capable of complying.
Okay, so where are we going to? How do I get there? Come on now. I gotta go uppies? Shaz, says Skunk. Shaz indeed, dude. That's big fudge. That's big Shaz and fudge right there, dude. Is there... There's not another doorway up here, so... I gotta go maybe through this way. I pooped my pants today. Uppies. Am I going the wrong way? Ines, talk already.
Moving, Commander.
Get that Shaz off your head or talk.
Oughta
You
keep
Shaz,
moving, Commander.
You turd monger.
Ah, yes. Suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
Skunk says, yesterday I won a $40 hand of blackjack. It's definitely the way she goes. Yeah, dude, you win some, you lose some. That's just how it's going to be. That's gambling for you. It sucks. It's nice when you win them. It sucks when you lose them. I'm already heading that way, sure.
Oh, well, I might have kept the item in question then. No matter. It should guarantee you remain motivated to see it through. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
Can't win carnival games and expect prizes. I guess not. I guess not, buddy. Alright, you've got your specialist, or a reasonable stand-in. Because I am not a specialist in whatever the frig she wants me to do. But I'll do it anyway.
May average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
That honestly reminds me of my time working at the dealership when I was the porter. Because, like, the porter, the job is clean up the shop, park cars, you know, clean cars, wash cars, whatever. They would have me doing, like, all sorts of, like, literally everything. All sorts of shaz, like...
I mean, they must have believed their plan was lawless. But problems began to mount. Errors started to multiply.
Can I go through here?
Directorate agent arrived. Lord, what that must have done to their calculations.
You know those, like, scissor jacks? Yeah, that's what it's called, a scissor jack. So they'd be like, oh, we rented a scissor jack, get on it, and figure out how it works, and just start changing all these light bulbs that are at the top of the freaking shop. Like, yep, go ahead, get at it. I'm like, all right, cool, I guess. Or all the time, like, they had this tractor, which I probably could have drove. Like, I could figure it out, you know, how to drive it, but all the time it'd be like, hey, you know how to drive the tractor, right? Hop on the tractor and go move this thing or whatever. I'm like, what the fudge, man? I'm supposed to park cars and wash cars, and then like all sorts of shaz they'd be having me doing. I'm like, all right, I guess. Kind of crazy. Where the fudge am I? Central processing. How do I get there? So somehow I have to fix this up because I'm not gonna be able to go through that. What's it like? What's it want me to? Yeah, I think I have. There's something over here I have to do. No.
Apologies. This unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
Highly imprudent.
Can I just shoot it? Does that fix it? I feel like there's got to be. Can't go that way. It's all broken. Oh. Ladders. Always look for ladders. Yeah, that Shaz is all frigged up. I hope they don't mind me, like, stealing while I'm doing this job. I wouldn't think they would, right? They're not going to have a problem with my thieving. Where? I can get to here. God dang it, Valerie. You just freaking bopped me in the face when I'm trying to make the jump. Alright, here. How do I get up to there? Help! Here? I can't get up any farther from there, though. I am confusion. This? I mean, hopefully nobody notices that I'm just stealing a bunch of stuff, right? Like... Maybe here? There's something... Something I'm missing out on. Okay, from here I go to here. Refinement and logistics, okay. How do I fix the gas problem, though? I thought that was a big thing, you know, like fix the gas problem. I'm not seeing any way to fix the gas problem. Oh. So that's instant death. That you don't step in that. That's not good. Well, good to know. Good to freaking know. Thanks a lot for that one, Inez. Telling you, dude, Inez got that freaking chat bubble over her head. She's really causing all these problems. Literally, you're causing all my problems. If anybody tells on me for stealing, I'm going to be very upset. Larryman says big bug. Is there... What do you mean by big bug? Is there, like... Is there gonna be a big bug coming for me? Because I really don't like the sound of that. You don't want to touch the stinky gas. We know that now. Let's save. Let's save. Computer looks a little broken. This control board allows users to update settings for Xyranium overflow venting system. Oh. Make a lucky guess. I don't have explosives, so let's make a lucky guess. Guessing at the pressure limits of Xyranium gas, you identify several settings that led this console to fail. This change required clearance. I broke it. I guess I broke it. So, now what? We can vent it. Okay. So that help? I don't know why I'm using this. I don't really need it. I hope I didn't just butts that up. Well, it looks like... No, it looks like it's clear now. Whatever I did, like, worked, right? Hey, I guess I got that lucky trait, man. It really comes in clutch. Now we can climb through the vents. It's all clear. Looks good. But I gotta find my way across. Aha. It's all making sense now. Where's
You're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded.
I did the job.
Xyranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
Wish my own internal disquietude could be so easily addressed.
This is anecdotal feedback at best, but I find sometimes a gift helps. Something that makes one feel deserving. And by assisting me, you have proven this. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it, unless you do. The
you can't miss it
pharmaceutical
unless you do
primer
miss
I
it. Then you
mentioned
missed
is
it.
inside on display.
Thanks. I had some questions.
With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Do you know anything about Initiate Alva?
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
Did you see anyone lurking about here before or after the leak occurred?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
True. Am I correct in assuming the leak occurred right after the attack on Outpost Opportunity?
Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, then my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
I don't think so. I saw that place get destroyed. Best be on my way, then.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell.
Greatly grateful. You love to hear it. So now... I thought... Okay, I just came here to get... Can I go this way? Is that all I came here for, was to get the card? And by getting rid of the gas, I got the card, and, like, that's it? I thought there was something else that I had to do here. I feel like I should investigate a little more, huh? And do some thieving. Like, I should always do some thieving. I love that. Aha. Personnel assessment, Initiate Alva Miriam. During our recent discussion, Initiate Alva has shown profound unwillingness to discuss early motivational factors and aspirations. This notably frustrating disposition renders us unable to adequately project her career path. When I detailed this concern to the Initiate, I was met with a silence one can only characterize as stony. If I were to draw a conclusion based on this and consistent data drawn from the years of similar interviews, I would say it almost appears as if she's being evasive. Tenured Archivist Lalander. Interesting. The toilet. This is the best room in the whole place. We use toilet. The crew likes to just sit outside the door while I use toilet. Can you, like, talk yet, Inez, or are you still having problems?
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Yep, I'm still having problems. Oh yeah, I'm taking that. I can pretend to be a doctor now. Alright, so I guess, like, just getting the access card was it. That was what I was here for. Because I don't see anything else around here that needs investigated, really. You know, like, I got some answers from her, and I got the card, so that should be good to go. And, you know, we helped with the Zyranium problem, so that's pretty handy, right? It's big plays out here.
Factor's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
We'll see. We'll certainly see. Where to now? Where is this taking me? This one? I have not been paying attention. Like, there's not been anybody around. Like, all these areas I'm stealing stuff, there's not really been anybody around. But I haven't really been, like, paying attention. I've just been grabbing it anyway. I probably could have got caught. Good stuff. Good freaking stuff, man. Primers are special tools that synthesize healing medicine through your inhaler. If in your inventory, you can equip and slot primers, changing the effect and potency of your medical inhaler. Be on the lookout for new primers that better fit your playstyle or upgrade the amount of healing you receive. Huh. Yo, that's kind of nice, huh? Heals 725 health over duration, plus 10 Ziranium poisoning. What does this do? Yeah, we'll go with that for sure. I like that. This doesn't look very helpful. Gotta go this way. Up there somehow.
You'd think if she were responsible for the attack, she'd have happily thrown it in my face.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
This place? Oh, there's bugs in here. There's the big bugs.
Time to earn my commission.
That shotgun's nice.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
Shotgun is beautiful. Dude, how'd it go flying back like that?
Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
I like that. My shotgun, my triple barrel shotgun now holds 5 rounds. There, Larryman says there is a big bug. Yeah, dude. There's some big bugs out here. Don't like them.
Armed and ready.
Oh boy, that's a little big bug. Just a little one of the big ones, if that makes sense.
Standing by with life support.
Oh, time to wake up. Just in
Commander,
case.
you're bleeding.
I know it. God dang it, I know it. Look, there's more. Oh, you need to help me.
Lay low,
How about
Commander.
this?
Medic orders.
I didn't think there was gonna be so many. Like, where'd they just keep coming from?
To the rescue. Sight unseen. Happy to help. Discreetly.
What the fudge is going on? Oh, it's her freaking, her ability from that thing. That's crazy. So now it all makes sense now.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
And go up here. Is there anything up here? Take that. We'll take all the stuff. Who's this guy just walking around here? You locked in?
Ah, finally a favorable happenstance. After I became stuck in here, those organisms appeared, all hungry-eyed and slavering profusely. The door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably earlier.
Oh no, my old enemy. Doors. Whatever will I do?
Depends on your level of moxie and know-how, I suspect.
I got moxie.
Think. You could
Got
try
moxie out the
jimmying
wazoo,
the door
man.
open if you have engineering expertise, or I don't know, engage in a routine advanced physical regime. Otherwise, The safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner, though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you.
I don't have engineering, man. I'm too dumb. Stay put. I'll figure it out.
That much I certainly can do.
Oh, man. This is... well, like, I might have problems here. Oh, wait. I got it. Easy peasy. Just pull the lever. There you go, buddy.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
I had a few questions.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
This is central processing. If I wanted to reroute launch coordinates, I'd do it here, yes?
Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
So, where were you around the time of the attack on the outpost?
I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
You were doing advanced equations in your cot, huh?
Yes, I find it extremely self-gratifying. Did you want to come by and check my calculations? Hey, why are you smirking like that? Stop laughing!
Mad doctor. This doctor is mad. What do you know about Initiate Alva?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day.
Did you examine the exposed wiring? What do you think happened there?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
I'm gonna have a little look around here, buddy. I'll use this. Why not? Lovely. Where was this open panel with wires? Because I actually didn't see that. He doesn't see me, right? 'Cause I'm taking that. Here we go. He still can't see me, right? Oop. Oh, I don't have anything I can do, except for look closer. Patchwork array of switch boxes and cables connecting many of the faculty's command systems. An obvious rewiring of the cables here is noticeable. Look closer. That's about all I can do. Rewiring is reminiscent of how Initiate Alva took control of the doors in the operations office. Oh. Alva, she did do it, didn't she? He didn't see that. Crazy dude. He didn't see any of that. I wanted to believe that Alva was good and like was being framed or something, but it doesn't look like. The more I'm getting into this, I think Alva freaking did it. You're done for, bug. Hold still so I can shoot you. Damn it. You.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
I'm not feeling so hot. Here we go. Done. I wasn't expecting another round of them when I walk out the door. Thought we had kind of had them under control, you know? That was bonks. Now do we have them under control? So, are we gonna go... I guess we have no choice. We're gonna go confront Alva. Be like, dude, the wiring is literally your work. We can see that from the wiring that you've done here. Hate to break it to you, but you did this. And we're not going to let you out. We're gonna do some stuff. Shaz has gone bad. What is going in here doing? I got some Dragoon armor. God dang, dude, I am really thiefing it up. I like this. I like this a lot. Having the access card to, like, everywhere, it's incredible. Lot of money. That was some big money. I also like that my companions don't really care about my thieving. Like, that's always nice, you know?
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted the launch coordinates and pushed processing settings past tolerance.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
Seem like you've drawn a conclusion.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Oh,
Wait, you're going to
what?
what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
Wait, how long have you been undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
You've been lying for years. Why should we listen to you now?
Perhaps you shouldn't.
Make it make sense.
My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
So do I, and I haven't seen enough proof to determine who is guilty or innocent here.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended
Dang
my
it, dude,
existence.
we're like forced into a corner.
For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that.
Dang it, dude. What do I do? Enough lies. I'm not buying any of this, Marisol. You realize you'll only get killed if you try and stop her, right? I say we force the Proctor to reveal who she's working with or without your help. I'm going to say you realize you'll only get killed if you try and stop her, right?
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Wait, really?
Not that I was relishing the idea.
Is that for real?
You provided other options. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
Oh, it's just happening, dude.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything. Before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Definitively determined may be a bit of a stretch.
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there for someone to discover. By a party with years spent in hiding. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play.
I don't know anything about artifice and bunco, whatever the
no
fudge
more
that
deception.
is.
No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Oh.
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
That's that. Any thoughts about what to do next? Like what? I'm going to say, you shot her in the chest.
Yes, though I was aiming for her face. Little rusty. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Updating threat assessment of Marisol Delgado to hi.
She lie, says Larry Man. I don't know who I don't know who I should have trusted here, but this lady just did that. Skunk says, yes! What happened on yours, Skunk? Who did you go with? I don't know if that was a mistake or not.
The Proctor left her terminal on. Maybe it holds some sign of who she was working for.
She is so dope. You have the endpoint. She is so dope. Oh, she's like a companion. Oversight control. Unlock toxic effluvium repository access. Rubbish bin. File corruption detected. File deletion incomplete. Recovering messages from Abbott Newell. As you know, I value your sagacity when it comes to supervisory matters. With that said, allow me to put the following questions to you. If one had a close colleague, a friend, or even a diligence appear to have slid and whose calculations have become increasingly error-ridden, what action would you advise? Surely one should not consider submitting them for promotion. I went with Marisol and she's now a companion. Dude, she kicks Shaz. Alright, so maybe it was worth it to have her do that and be on my side.
Her terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something.
Oh, okay.
We should take a look.
Yes, we will take a look. But in 1 second, I will be right back. I'm back. Skunk says, being level 25 now, she's a main staple in my crew. Everyone else basically stays on the ship. Okay, nice. So she's going to be, like, super valuable. I still can't talk to Inez.
Gotta keep moving,
Still
Commander.
got this problem. But, you know, investigating and uncovering conspiracies really works up an appetite. I need some quest cookies. Investigating and possibly being part of a conspiracy. Dude, these things are so good. If you're like trying to watch your like sugar and like get some protein, these Quest cookies, they're freaking amazing. Alrighty, in we go. I'm straight up detected. Who's detecting me? What the butts is going on here?
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
I'm gonna have the honors, you know. I am the investigator here. I'm the one eating the cookies around these parts. Ziranium ray. I like that. This gun says, dude, the way I lost the first blackjack hand was so criminal. I got 10 and a 2, so 12. Dealer had a face card, so I'm assuming he had a 20. I hit, it's a 17, and I get 19. My dumb self stands. But see, you have to stand, though. Like, you're not gonna... At 19, you kind of, like... You know you're gonna bust if you hit again. Like, you kind of gotta stay at 19. Yeah. Next card is 2 for me to have. 21. Oh. So you know you could have had 21. Dang, dude. The attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Auntie's Choice and the Order. Instead, it has only resulted in an investigation of both localities that threatens to expose our plans. This is an unacceptable error on your part, and I expected better. Perhaps I should have entrusted this task to Luvino from the start. Cooperate with the Earth Directorate agents insofar as it does not lead back to us, and know that further failure will be met with severe consequences. Yeah, and the dealer had 20 cinematic criminal activity. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. I feel that, man. That sucks. In light of recent setbacks, DeVries has concluded that we are to pursue contingency plan A467. Further instructions will be issued at time of my predetermining. So,
Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Yes, I'm pursuing the head of the conspiracy, Augustine DeVries.
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
You alright? Can't tell if you're shaken or euphoric right now.
This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue.
What about
Been
the
trying
Quest
to tell
cookies?
myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Depends what it involves, I guess.
I have an old contact on Cloister I need to look up. Part of a small matter there. Some research the Order considered heretical. Worth restarting, I think.
Sounds intriguing. Join my crew, and we'll look into it when we can.
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Well, I got Val and Inez both can heal me, so I guess it doesn't matter which one I send out. Let's send Val home.
Affirmative. Engaging standby protocols.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Right on. And a level up. I like that. Skunk says, what is a game we can play that will cure my pain? I was thinking, well, we were talking about Phasmo. We haven't played Phasmo in a while, so I feel like that would be a good one, right? If we can catch some ghosts, dude, could be big plays. Oh, and the Minecraft member SMP? Maybe we should pop on that and, like, get ready for war, basically. Like, gather some stuff. Maybe prepare some defenses. What are your thoughts?
Please don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
Understood then, and I understand now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
I did, I guess, like, on accident. My indecision caused the right decision to be made, so that's kind of bonkers. I like that. I like when that happens. Does, she gets a level up, no? Marisol? Occasionally toss a small portable capacitors near you. Walking over them automatically activates them, restoring gadget energy. Attacking them causes them to explode, causing shock damage in the area. Well, that sounds weird. Analyzes enemies in combat, marking them. While active, your attacks against the target apply effects depending on the location in the body you hit. Oh, okay. That sounds useful. We'll take it. I can't do anything with their weapons or anything. So I guess we get out of here, huh? Let's leave. Oh, you have to hold it? I see. It's not like a regular elevator. It's like a loading screen elevator. Let's save. Now we have to go investigate the N-ray damage. Or N-ray range. Whatever that means. Whatever the fudge that means, dude. I don't know where, like, the place to go is to get there. I think we're just gonna run there, basically. The best option. Probably fight some, like, manticores or something like that. Something bad's gonna happen. Oh, Inez, can you finally, like...
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere, or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, if Ortiz was among them, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
Honestly, I just don't know. Couldn't tell you. Could not freaking tell you. Taking this better than I expected.
I prefer doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Commander. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
We'll head straight there then, I guess.
Commander. We should move on, unless you've got something for me.
Go back to Auntie's Choice, soldier. This partnership's finished. Nah, we'll talk later. I could just be like, get gone. Kind of bonks. So is that like what we're heading to, the N-ray range? Or is it something else? That's where the bomb, or the attack was, right? Oh, no, okay, but it's on the way, I'm guessing. Hopefully. We'll see, we'll find out. It's one of the troubles with this game, and the first one was, like, sometimes trying to get to places was a little bit difficult. Like, there's a specific path you'd have to take, and it looked like you could go one way, but you'd go all the way to the end of the path, and it's like, oh, it's not connected, I can't actually get there. Do we have... Are these bad folks here, or...
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little computation.
I am not a problem.
Perhaps it would be advantageous. Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment.
You're preoccupied arguing with yourself about the best way to dig a hole?
That's not... Yes.
That's what you're telling me.
Your assessment is absolutely accurate. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated.
What about... I thought the Order solved this kind of problem with mathematics.
Correct. In this case, standardized algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method, using the data we accrued from years of tracking the frequency of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and distressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly equally probable, and thus my dilemma.
What kind of threats will you be facing?
Many, unfortunately. Antis, human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and even wild arachnids. In summary, many and varied.
That's a lot. Maybe just make the trench equally good at defending against everything?
Alas, I lack the resources and time. I appreciate your input, though.
Why do you need more trenches?
Antis forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it the new primary trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Antis forces at the new, more narrow front, this leaves us in the unenviable position of requiring a new fallback trench. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line.
What do you mean by shouldn't need another trench line? Isn't this an active war zone?
Our analysis shows us that Antis simply lacks the resources to push through the current front line. However, there is a vanishingly slim chance that Antis has more resources in transit outside of the Arcadian system that we simply haven't accounted for yet.
Good luck with
Perhaps
that.
It would be advantageous to...
Skunk said, did you ask me anything when I was busy? I think the only thing I said was, because you asked what game we can play to cure your pain. I said, we were talking about Phasmo, right? Because it's been a while since we played Phasmophobia. And then, maybe some Minecraft member SMP. We could, like, start prepping for war by, like, maybe building some, well, you're with Namir, so I don't know, actually. Maybe I shouldn't get on the member SMP with you. I was thinking, like, maybe building defenses and gathering some materials for war. But other than that, I'm not too sure. It's really just whatever we feel like, right?
Let me
but
handle this.
is there more? Oh, but wait, there's more.
At ready status.
There's the Mantisaur. Why do I feel like I'm doing much? Oh my god.
Craft's still recharging.
Locking them down. Janking the fight out of them.
Craft's tingling. All charged up.
This thing is big and bad. Really don't like this.
Reviving me is strategically up.
You're looking
Oh,
pretty
you
engaged,
need
Commander.
revived already, huh? Oh, fudge, dude. You're kidding me. You're gonna leave me on my own with this. Okay, they're just leaving. Okay, whatever, that's cool. Just leave, I guess. I can go revive my friends. That's insane, dude. Why did that just happen? I like it, though.
Thank you, dear.
Look alive, Commander.
We're
Adversary
back.
vulnerabilities identified.
We're freaking back at it again. Nothing like a shotgun to take these Shazmeisters out.
Combatant scan.
Dude, beautiful.
Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed. Out of sight and on the way.
Reviving me is in everyone's best interests.
I am gonna be shocked if we survive this. Holy frig. You anus hole. You absolute anus hole. Enos, get the frig up.
Back in medical pack. Out.
Whoa! No, 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 no. Oh.
Disorderly conduct.
Thank you, dear.
We did it. I can't believe it, but we did it. That was bonk wonkers, dude. Oh, what did I just get from that? 20 base health. I'm going for that, honestly. 40 energy recharge rate. 80 energy recharge rate. I'm going with this one. Pre-soaked and pre-blood soaked for your convenience. I like that. Thank you. Maybe I should turn helmet back on. Is that a cool looking helmet? Gameplay. You just got hide or show. There's no like... I guess we'll show it. I wish there was a good way to like... That is a sick looking helmet actually. Wish there was a good way to like switch between first and third person that's not like going into the settings every time. Know what I mean? That was wild. I'm very shocked that I actually survived. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I should do another save just in case. There is investigate the end range. What is okay, I'm getting close actually. This is the place where the bomb was. Where the big boom happened. Uh-oh, what's happening? We're having a little stuttering here. Why is that happening? Because I switched hide and show helmet? You're actually kidding me. If that's the case, I'm... What? No, is it running okay? Because I'm looking at... I think just walking up to this town, dude. Walking up to this town is causing problems. I don't know. Maybe it looks okay. If somebody could let me know, because I feel like it looking bonkers. Ah! Oh, I see. I see. Yep. Now I see.
Unknown personnel approaching. They don't appear to be hostile.
I only just got my gun out. Not a hostile, though. Anybody survive this situation? Oh no, is this just the war zone? This isn't even the bomb drop place. Is this the person that was talking?
I've repaired this area to the best of my ability.
What is your destination?
The other tasks are
Leaving
far
with
more
that heading will
bothersome.
bring you in direct contact
Perhaps I
with
should
forces
just
of
start
Answer's
again.
choice.
Where are we trying to head to? Somebody had said, like, hey, he's not hostile, so I figured, like, we're probably good, right? Oh, not good. Not good at all. A little bit bug. Or what is that, Larry man? There was a couple bugs. I had to fight a couple bugs. That's for sure. Maybe I should mark this as where I'm heading, so that way I... Yeah, that's better. Bad situation in there, man. They got Ziranium manta wasps. Dude, everything wants to... I feel like we're in Australia, like where everything wants to kill me.
Looks like a fight.
Yeah, it's a fight. That does good work on him, though.
Target analyzed.
Looking a
That
little
did
woozy
good.
there.
What does
Unready.
Marisol's work... Like, what does her thing do?
Stun weapon ready, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Mitigating the threat. Turbification in progress.
Not too much bugs. There's some bugs here. It seems like there's bugs everywhere, man.
Yeah. Check your scope.
Bugs, bugs, bugs. That's all we got. I gotta switch. My earbuds are like... I think the batteries are going bad in them. They keep like, I gotta switch them out and let them charge for a bit.
Graph's ready if you need a house call.
Oh, just in the middle of a fight, I'm gonna switch out my headphones.
Adversary
I like that.
vulnerability.
Why are they all the way over there attacking me here? That I don't get.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
That's crazy. You need Marisol to be... Like, that was a feature in the last one where you could just automatically identify where to hit them. Dang it. I'm not going to fight these bugs. I'm sick of bugs. Rig the bugs, that's what I say. So many of them. Let's just try not firing at them. Maybe if we don't fire at them, we'll be okay. Just steer clear, you know? Oh, I should probably eat food. There we go. Much better. I like how I'm just in the middle of this war. Like, I'm not on either side. I can just kind of go between the two.
Hold your...
Preparing to fight. Liquidate them.
What the... We got it, dude. That was too easy. Does that happen a lot here? We're here?
Looks like a few made it. Probably could use some help.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can...
We can do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps, looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
I am an Earth Directorate agent, and when we see catastrophe, we must lend aid.
A what? Is that like some kind of contractor? Are you looking for a job? Because I have neither the requisite paperwork nor the time to fill it out. Go hustle somewhere else.
The order sent me to help as a gesture of goodwill. They didn't attack you.
And what exactly makes you so sure of that?
Because the Order Abbot sent me as an emissary to convince you.
Huh. Interesting.
It
Did he
does
say
sound a
anything
little bit
did hit us?
interesting.
Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
He wants you to contact your superiors, make sure things don't heat up or escalate. So if it wasn't the order, you have new enemies slaughtering your people.
Maybe. I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what by law do you think I can do about it?
Be a damn professional and report this development to your superiors.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing, just letting you know that the order says it wasn't them that slaughtered my men? Also, there's some new nameless, faceless, seriously cutthroat competitors trying to frame the order, so we go back to killing each other.
Okay, if you won't help me yet, maybe I'll help you. You've got quite a mess. We help you, you help me.
Transaction. Now you're
Yes.
talking my language. Didn't reckon you as someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally, I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
And you'd like my help with those?
You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you. See? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
I could do you a few favors. What kind of jobs do you need
That
done?
bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your a message.
All right, that's an option. You said you need a whole mess done. What else you got?
There's been a murder at one of our forts. Trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for.
All right, that's an option. What else you got? Should I just get every option?
This is going to make no more sense for me saying it than it's going to make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual,
I like this
pincer-faced,
one.
carapace-having mantisaur.
I like this one.
Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old, head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
Fair enough. I'm off to make that
Now,
happen.
you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
Bribe Durbin. Solve one of Durbin's problems. So did he give me all 3 problems, or do I just... Can I do all 3 of them, or do I just have to do one? I'm going to go with the Mantisaur one. see. Fix the medic's auto dock. Report back to Dunbar. Help the Mantisaur in charge. I'm going for it. I like that. We're gonna help a Mantisaur. Can I fast travel? Maybe I should just do all three. Maybe that's really the best option. Definitely should get a save going. Need to remember that, man. I'm always so bad about every game I play. Always so bad about.
Aren't you worried that the Order
saving.
ain't equipped to handle this war? And more importantly, what comes after?
You seem to have some misconceptions about the Order and how they operate, dear.
No, I don't think I do. They're so fixated on the numbers that they're blind to the real problems at their doorstep. Ain't no way you can say this is all going according to plan.
Our every action is calculated to the decimal point, weighed against all possible outcomes. We're in process. Don't judge us by our variables, but by our constants.
How in the butts do you have a Mantisaur in charge?
That better not be what I think it is.
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? Wait, you're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Of course that's what I meant. Whether I say me, he, or we, it's all the same.
It's all the same pile of gum.
That tone is not how you get approval for your little tests, designer. Next time, you might want to try and tame your woolly curds with a little mock apple.
Oh yeah, Skunk. We doing them quick saves. We hitting that F5 out here. What do I do? I wanted to talk to the Mantisaur.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up.
I may not be Auntie's choice, but I was sent by your commander at Outpost Opportunity.
Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me?
With you, nothing. I was sent to find some kind of head Mantisaur.
Well, in that case, your business is with both my commander and me. But I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, Senior Most Representative at Fort Endurance.
Yeah, Skunk says this part, LMAO, oh no. Yeah, this is interesting. So, it's true, you seriously got a Mantisaur as commanding officer.
Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay.
What the fuck?
The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here.
How are you communicating with this thing? He said there's some kind of dispute over who's second in command.
There's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are executed without question.
Really? So you speak Mantisaur? Me too. Click, click, gurgle, gurgle, clickety-clack.
You may mock, but I am sincere. I can speak as easy to him as I can you on account of my graft. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Hey, Commander, it's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. This guy's craft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
No, wait, this is amazing. Ask it what number I'm thinking of.
What? It can't... It's not a mentalist.
Of course it is. You're talking without using words.
No, we're using pheromones to... It's like we can smell what each other is saying.
Oh, sorry. Just let me muster up a smell. It should understand.
No, please don't.
Why not? It can't stink any worse than the dung you're spewing.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, designer.
Well, it seems like someone has a morale
Yes,
problem.
well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
Does this have anything to do with solving your leadership problem?
Yes.
That's what I'm here for.
I've been trying to get Durbin to relieve this duo of command for months. But the lives they've lost with this insanity finally got his attention.
Bradford, how dare you undermine me? I mean, us, like that.
Oh, there he goes. Lives lost doing what?
Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the law-be-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
So you want me to go get a mutated pupa?
Exactly. With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts.
All right, I'll see if I can find a mutated pupa in my
Look in
travels.
the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power.
You're certain?
I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. So, catering to his will isn't going to do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me. And not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose.
Thanks for the offer. I'll have to think about it. I gotta
understand.
think about what I'm gonna do
But remember,
here, honestly.
the scientific value is immense.
Personally, I'd much prefer leaving the pupa where it is and not giving into delusion. But on we press anyhow.
Where's the pupa? He said to the east? Which way is east? Let's see.
You've returned.
Let's ask him again.
I mean, we knew you'd return. We've been waiting. Did you bring the pupa for me?
Not yet, but I expect to have it soon. I don't know where it was at. Where do I find a pupa? God dang.
Thank law, Fort Endurance still stands. We ought to check in.
A chicken? Is that what she just said? We got a chicken? The fudge is this? What are these people on about, man? I can help solve a murder as well. Just not sure which, what's...
You gotta help me, please! I didn't do what they say I done! Hey, stranger! Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
Larry Man's thinking he lies? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking he's probably lying just to be in control himself. You'd be happy to hear that Durbin at the outpost sent me to help sort this out.
Durbin! Oh, that's great! He's bound to see the truth of this and let me go. Abner's trying to pin this on me, and it ain't right.
Well, did you do it?
Hell no, I didn't do it. I actually like Chief Cuddy. He was pretty alright for a guy who's angling for executive. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
What do you think happened?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up,
sometimes
that's
that
something
happens.
Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Tell me about it. Let's hear the facts.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine.
Oh.
Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
How could he be dead and you be fine?
I've got no idea. We ate the same thing. The exact same thing. Came from the same pot, even. It was sisty stew, fresh from the can, served just the way Auntie would do it. But it was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But there ain't no Crabble in sisty stew.
Somebody put Crabble in it. Larry says she's looking for a love buddy? Maybe. We don't have any love options, and we didn't have any in the first one. I don't think we have any in this one. Exactly what he said would happen. Are you sure there wasn't Crabble in it?
Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died.
Any of the stew still around?
No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy.
Let me try talking to the security officer. Maybe I can clear this up.
He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. Where would the security officer be?
You,
in here, maybe?
the getting go-getter. I'm offering deals so good, they're worth crawling under the bullets and over the barbed wire it took to get here. Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar.
What do you want to sell
Brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend their bits in an active war zone, and I really appreciate you dodging literal bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude...
Let's see what you got. What I really need is, like, medicine, don't I? Oh, wait. Let's take that. Let's buy that. Let's sell our junk. Let's buy this. Oh, we can buy a pet? I'm buying that. Visit your ship and interact with a pet feeder to select any ship pet you've collected. Oh. Larry says this is a PG game. I mean, they could have like love options or romance options without it being like not PG, you know? A lot of games have those options. All right, I gotta. Where's the security officer gonna be? I bought a pet. I would think the security officer would be near the prison there. Messages. Dump the bodies or you're all demoted. Body disposal. Not negotiable. Wojek. Ate a trooper. Larryman says not some. Yeah, I mean they're not all that way, but like it's been done. It's been done. Salaried sentry.
Yeah.
Security officer. Where? If I was a security officer, where would I be? There you are.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort?
Your superior at Outpost Opportunity sent me to help with your murder investigation.
Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor.
All of Auntie's doctors are slammed with wounded, so I'm the best you've got.
Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk?
Well, given that you currently know nothing, anything I do could count as helpful.
Cute. Adorable, even. I'm so impressed by your wit that I've completely lost any reservations I've had about you helping me.
Larryman says, older school games, always PG. Yeah, for sure. Depends how far back you go. Because I always hear that 90s games had like a lot of non-PG stuff. Glad to hear it. Now, how about you cut the banter and fill me in on your situation?
So far as I can tell, it's a simple case of killing to get ahead. Chief Cuddy and Trooper Bardot were sharing a table for supper. There was nothing wrong with the food. The whole fort ate the same thing. And 10 minutes later, Cuddy was bloated, discolored, and looking all to law like he'd been poisoned. There are no other suspects, just Bardot. She swears she's innocent, but they always say that. And I can't possibly figure how that could be.
Did you do an investigation?
Yes. I walked over, saw Cuddy's body, saw Bardot screaming her fool head off, and I put her in cuffs. Case closed. Now, I'm waiting for a specialist to affirm my theory, so I can get on with my other 1,000 duties need doing. You wouldn't believe what this mess is taking out of my schedule.
A specialist might just tell you that Cuddy died from his allergies.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Exactly, but only he had a deathly Crabble allergy. Could there have been Crabble in it?
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned cysty stew. Stew that I have... Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble?
Yes, apparently everyone knew he was allergic to Crabble, mate.
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
So you poisoned him with Crabble?
No, at least not on purpose. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock.
You knew he was allergic and added Crabble to the stock stew anyways.
What? No.
Yeah,
it was
you
an
did.
accident.
This dude did it.
Nobody would have. At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
Oh no, I was just trying to get justice for Bardot. Now that I've done that...
Well, no. Not yet you haven't. See, I can't just let Bardot go. There'd be questions, accusations, and assumptions as to who was responsible, and that's no kind of solution. And even worse, since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on all available evidence.
You'd really railroad an innocent person on murder charges to cover your own mistake?
Absolutely.
Then absolutely not. If you'll sacrifice your own trooper, you'll certainly sacrifice me.
Come on now. You need to reconsider.
We ain't doing it, man. We haven't got a deal.
I'm offering you good bits for easy work. You'll also be saving at least one life from the toils of endless labor.
So...
What's happening? Are you making any progress?
Yes, I believe I am. I'll be back when I know more.
But please hurry. I've got severe claustrophobia, and being locked in this tiny cage makes me feel like I've got a Manosaur queen sitting on my chest.
Okay, so how do we prove this? There's got to be a way to prove it now, huh?
Take it up with the head office.
You'd make a great lower manager.
Yeah.
Do we report back to him now? I feel like, I mean, there's nobody coming to do the autopsy. So let's see. Fix the medic's auto doc. What if we go do that? Does that mean we'll get a doctor here to do the autopsy and prove that it was crabble poisoning? Tricky one, tricky one.
You, the getting go-getter. I'm offering deals so good, they're worth crawling under the bullets and...
Maybe there's somebody else I can talk to here.
Broadcasting only the most profitable music and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. You here for the view?
For the view, I think. What is this place?
It used to be comms and observation for the Protectorate. They watched us get hammered by their huge guns and laughed as we scrambled to dig into that cruel, pitiless dirt.
Watched us advance. You were part of the Auntie's Choice invasion.
They bled us with constant shelling for the better part of 3 months. And it barely earned us a few dozen kilometers. Truth be told, I never thought we'd make it. Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away and would have ground us to dust if the cannons hadn't stopped and the Protectorate retreated.
Cannons just stopped?
Like someone up here flipped a switch. 1 second our lives were pain and fear and death, and the next all was quiet. No more shelling, no more shooting. At first we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our heads up. But there was nothing. We basically walked the rest of the way here. We didn't find out why until we got here and learned the Protectorate wasn't.
So what happened?
The Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off on its own, then it could field its own army and fight its own battles. Those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not nailed down, leaving the Order to try and figure out how to wage war with no gear and almost no know-how. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. If Auntie'd only send a few thousand more troops, we'd shove them completely off this rock.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson.
Anytime. Auntie knows that sometimes it takes being an informed consumer to be a confident consumer, and a confident consumer is a spending consumer.
Okie dokie then. That's not helpful in the murder mystery, Mr. Butt Cheeks. Somebody has to be able to help me out here, man. Maybe over here? I feel like we just gotta find the body, wherever the body's at, right? Like, can we do our own autopsy? That, or maybe I fix the auto dock over there and, like, that will get things rolling. Or I report back to Dunbar and tell him about the situation here. I wonder if that's the way. Let's try that. See what happens if we do that maneuver. Mr. Dunbar, I figured it out. You got the wrong person. The person who put the person in jail is obviously the one who did it.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
Oh, he wants me to bribe him.
Then why by law are you bothering me now? Come back with a benefit to me or not at all.
Oopsie doopsie.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
Skunk says 2 hours, then we play. Nice, nice. All right, yeah, I think I'm about to be done with Outer Worlds and then jump into Baldur's Gate for a little bit. Just passing through.
You're passing through,
we'll come.
You see me working on Wounded, and you think, huh, that one's up to their elbows in it. I'm going to go bother them. Vanish before I have you shot.
So, yeah, there's that. I think I need to help that person with the auto dock, so I need to do that, and then I think I can get a doctor over to there to, like, investigate. I think there's, like, a bunch of steps I got to do or something. I don't know. That's as best as I can figure it out. So, we will boop into this. And thank you guys for watching another episode of The Outer Worlds 2. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future content. Join Discord so you can come by and chat. And if you would like to help here on YouTube, it's only 99 cents to become a member and get you a bunch of cool perks. It's much appreciated, so check that out if it's something you'd be interested in. Other great ways to support, linked down in the description. We got Swift Energy as well as merch. Check those things out if you would like to help support that way. Pick up some cool stuff. But anyways, guys, I think that just about does it. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Peace.